Hi, it's John, and welcome to the channel. 6 o'clock in the morning on Monday, January the 13th, with the big blue mug of coffee. Not a long video today, but I'm following along with great interest the so-called Liberal leadership campaign. You know, it was a week ago Trudeau came out and said he'd step aside as soon as they picked a new leader. But the fascinating thing about this is the fact that so many people are running away from this job. Now, does this show that the Liberals are in disarray, or does this show that there's forces behind the scenes that are making all of this happen? I've said a number of times that I don't think a current Liberal will get this job. I think Mark Carney has been handpicked by Trudeau. I did a video the other day, which now has 36,000 views, on how they did a hit piece on former BC Premier Christy Clark. But I also think that maybe some of the big names that were brought forward as possible replacements for Justin Trudeau are staying out because they've been told to stay out. And let's look at a few of them right now. Anita Anand on the weekend suggested that she's not going to run. She's not even going to run in the next election. She realizes that she's been connected with a really unsavory person in Canadian political history, and that's Justin Trudeau. Then there's Scott McKinnon. He says there's not enough time to get a leadership campaign going. Now, granted, it's a pretty short time to get things going, but I don't think he can pay the $350,000 extortion fee that you have to pay to get into this race. That's a lot of money. Only well-connected bankers could actually do that. Then there's Melanie Joly with the stupidest excuse of all. She says she's got responsibilities right now dealing with the United States and possible tariffs that may be coming from Donald Trump. She's going to be shown the door before very long. That's a stupid excuse. She's just staying out and making excuses. Then there's Dominic LeBlanc, who I think is probably the smartest of the four, and I think he sees the writings on the wall as well. But I kind of liken them, I thought about this on the weekend, I liken them to the four crime families in The Godfather that Michael Corleone does away with, right? It's almost like they've been told, stay out of the race because I picked somebody, and my guy is Mark Carney. It's like we've got Barzini, Tattaglia, Cuneo, and Strachey. So that's Anand, McKinnon, Joly, and LeBlanc, okay? So who else is possibly going to run in this race? Well, the big name that's still kind of hanging in there is Chrystia Freeland. Now, she hasn't said one way or the other if she's running for the leadership of this party, and you have to wonder if she's going to. You have to wonder if she's going to find a horse head in her bed. You know what I mean? Was it Jack Waltz, right, in The Godfather? You have to wonder if she's going to see Khartoum underneath her sheets when she wakes up one morning. But she's the one Liberal that actually has something a little different she can use against Pierre Poilievre or against Mark Carney, and that's the fact that she can play the spurned woman, the person who stood up to Justin Trudeau, the hero of feminism, right? Even though she's responsible for all of the economic woe we've got here in this country. And then, of course, there's Christy Clark and Mark Carney, neither of which have actually decided they're going to run in this race. Now, that may be expected this week, but you wonder if Christy Clark has seen the writing on the wall as well and sees the fact that she's an outsider looking in on this, and Mark Carney's going to get this job. Now, the real interesting thing about this is that trying to find out who's actually in this campaign is like finding somebody in the witness protection program, right? It's unbelievable. Here are the two people I could find. Now, maybe there's more. I don't know. You've got Liberal MP Chandra Arya, who I'm putting my support behind. And then you've got Frank Baylis, MP, backbencher. He's in the race as well. But you have to wonder if they're both going to be made offers they can't refuse, if you know what I'm talking about. I think Carney's the guy. And it will be interesting to see if he walks out in front of the same door Trudeau walked out in front of last week to make his announcement of stepping down as the leader of the Liberal Party. Now, I did find this video. I'm going to end it here. I find this to be great, kind of fun, kind of a lighthearted way at looking at this Liberal leadership campaign. I appreciate you watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe to the channel. I'm at 3,200 now. I've gained more than 3,000 people over the last couple of weeks, so that'd be really nice. I'll see you in the next one.
Breaking news, CTV has exclusive video of the Liberal leader race in progress.
I got it with the Give it to your head.